Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Danganronpa 2, and in today's episode, we need to investigate the movie theater and the motel. Those are two crucial places that we haven't visited yet and may contain pertinent evidence. So, without further ado, let's hop into the game. Okay, so we want to go to the movie theater and see what Nagito had in mind. Obviously, there is something about the movie theater that we need to figure out. They kept saying this was an imitation murder, basically. And I'm curious, we never did watch the video. So I'm kind of curious what we're going to find on that film. I suspect it's not going to be good. Anything that Monokuma touches is not going to be good. But we're going to check it out. All right. So what exactly is it about this movie?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager. Customers here. Oh, no. Did he just summon Monokuma on us?
Did you call me?
Of course. Yes. Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Woohoo! And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. I don't know what that word means. You are so devoted to being Tsundere. You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. Let's just move along.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Of course he did. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. Of course.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. But who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. Oh, okay. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Oh, lovely. Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Does that mean... it's entered as a truth bullet. I wonder how that's gonna be used. Interesting. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. I guess we can talk to Nagito.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you've just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You should have just settled it with money. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone, okay? Mistakes were made. We are regretting the sticker situation. All right, what else do we got? Is there anything else that we can see. Let's look at the poster again. It's a video game poster. Looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Okay. Can we get some popcorn? It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. All right. I notice there's nothing on the goods counter. We should note that. That reminds me. That item should be on top of the counter. The bag. We saw the bag at the murder scene. It was on Ibuki's head. That was what she used. Right. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. I wonder who bought it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay, Monokuma's account. Okay, interesting. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. Oh,
I
joy.
can't wait.
Woo-hoo-hoo. This is exciting, exciting. I think it's more exciting for him than it is for us. I guess, what's through? Oh, can we go out? We can't, we could go outside. We could run away. But I guess we need to go watch the movie. My goodness. I'm gonna regret this. I just know it. Okay. Okay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so halfway.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
I'm not sure we can, my guy. But we'll try. Oh boy. Okay. What is going on
Monokuma
here?
was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay. Then what? Stuffed
One
animal
day,
was born.
Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise. And was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the
Seriously?
Monomi scarecrow. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Okay. Interesting.
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
Of course, of course.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
What in the world? My goodness.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Of course he did. And then he went back to the old people, right?
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
My goodness. What a story.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
And literally nobody else did. What a horrendous story. Yeah, that's about the way I feel. ... Man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye.
Ugh. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Yeah, that was definitely disconcerting. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
but
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Maybe. Either way, we've got the Wizard of Monomi as a truth bullet now. All right. Does Nagato have anything else to say?
hey,
After watching the movie, you get it now that the case this time is an imitation murder. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Okay, yeah. So it's just the same thing again.
but
All right. I think that... Yeah, they're not sure if that's even true. All right, so I think that might be all that we investigate here. So I think next we want to head... Where do we want to head? I think next I want to go check out the motel where Hiyoko was staying. We have her room key, and there might be some interesting information that we find in her room. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find there. Let's see. I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms of the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Well, obviously, Fuyuhiko's not going to know. Let's ask Gundam.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place? Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. My goodness. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers, right? All right, let's talk to Fuyuhiko.
I'm right.
Hey, Hajime, could you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some
I
reason.
see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Monomi, okay. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah. Could it be, do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously, those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No. We went to the movie theater and the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. I mean, that's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Thanks, I think. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. All right, so we've got Fuyuhiko's account. All right. Man, we're going to have so much information. All right, so we need to go in the center door. Okay, Hiyoko's room. Let's see what we've got there. We're trying to unlock it. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, what are we going to find? It opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hiyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside. I'm very curious to see what we're going to find. It's very tidy. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, Sonya's here? Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. How was she in here without the key? What, did something happen? No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What are you talking about, Sonya? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of... afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps,
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. Uh-oh, what'd she say? What did you say? She's embarrassed?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
Okay.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
But then she couldn't.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Oh.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Uh-oh.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Well then.
And
that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about this before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Hey, Timothy, welcome in. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Makes you wonder. Something's wrong. Maybe we can find something in here where someone was spying on her. Like maybe that vent? This air vent, maybe? Let's see. Can we look? We can look at the bed. I think that's about all we can look at. So let's take a peek. The bed isn't messed up. Hey, welcome in. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. There's not much to investigate. Like, I thought maybe someone could be listening. There's a Monokuma toy there.
No.
I was like, what's on the toilet there? Alright, yeah, I thought maybe someone could be listening in on that vent, but I can't investigate it. What about the sink? What's at the sink? There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. Also, it looks like oh, I see. It's literally, I thought the window was the mirror. No, it's just the little tiny circle there. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh, well. Well, that's a bit disappointing. So there's really no clue here? None at all, huh? Let me see if Sonia has anything else to say. I was the one who told Hiyoko. I told her there is a large mirror in the music venue that she could try to use. Hiyoko said she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru.
However,
She could not get it right no matter how many times she tried, but Mahiru still kindly taught her the basics. She probably could not forgive herself, but I could not even understand how she was feeling. Hiyoko went to the music venue so she could try to wear her kimono. I can totally see that happening. Okay, so, that's crazy. How did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Only Sonia would have known. Is that really suspicious, though? I guess we're done here, though. That is very bizarre. I'm not sure what to make of that. What even was that movie? Seriously? Well, it wasn't a great movie, but at least now we know what was meant by imitation murder, right? However, I am a little disappointed. I thought for sure we would find more evidence in the motel room, but I guess not. Hopefully we'll find some more evidence in the hospital, but that's going to be in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/theyare27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.